Hello, Jessie here. I'm so thrilled you found this video because that means you want to learn more about doTERRA essential oils. And I am passionate about educating people about doTERRA essential oils. I have a lot of information up my sleeve and I just need people to listen so I can share with you, okay? In this video, I want to invite you to do the Blue Tansy BigToe challenge. It sounds sort of crazy, but just stick with me. It's really fun. So you might be wondering, what's the Blue Tansy BigToe challenge? I will tell you, but first of all, really quick, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, my YouTube channel, would you please be willing to do that? Because that would just mean a whole bunch to me. So thank you. Plus, then that way you can opt in to get notified when I release new videos, which is every Thursday, okay? So Blue Tansy, there's so much you can do with this little bottle of oil, so much. And one of the fun things about Blue Tansy, which makes this whole idea of doing the Blue Tansy BigToe challenge, is that it's blue. It's very, very blue. So there's a ton that you can do with the essential oil Blue Tansy, but for this video, I want to invite you to do the Blue Tansy BigToe challenge for 30 days with me. Blue Tansy is the oil of inspired action. If you're feeling stuck or you want to get a bunch of stuff done and just crank out your list, the last time I did the Blue Tansy challenge, I was about almost 9 months pregnant with my daughter. I had this huge belly, my feet were really swollen, but my family, we did this for 30 days. And the amount of stuff that we accomplished in those 30 days leading up to having our daughter was just mind-blowing. But it was cool when I think back. It wasn't like, I was like, oh my goodness, I'm working, like just trying to get stuff done on my list. It wasn't like that. It just had a beautiful flow to time with my family, into my pregnancy, getting stuff done, and it just was amazing. Absolutely amazing how that flow transpired versus when I think about other times when I have my big to-do list, I get a little bit crazy and stressed and riled up. It wasn't like that with this 30 days of Blue Tansy that I put on my big toe. It was amazing. So do you want to do it with me? It's so fun. So first of all, I'm going to show you this with Blue Tansy. It just, whoa, okay, 2 drops came out. It's blue. It's not going, look at that. I remember the first time I opened a bottle of Blue Tansy, it was at doTERRA's convention when they released it, and we all scampered over to get our convention kits. And so I opened the bottle of Blue Tansy and people were all crowded around because they told us it was blue. And I remember I opened the bottle and I dropped it on my skin just like I did with you, and we all just went, whoa! It was just this big moment because, I mean, that's quite intense, right? So your skin's not going to be dyed blue, I promise. So, but it makes it really fun to do this challenge because, especially if you're wearing sandals, you're going to see that Blue Tansy on your big toe. And you might be wondering, why your big toe? So if you were to look at reflexology, that's your brain in reflexology. And so you want your brain to be inspired, have inspired action. So that's why we put on our big toe. And so it was a great conversation starter too, because when we did this, that time I was telling you about, it was in August. So I was in sandals. That's also all that my feet could fit into that time in my pregnancy. I mean, I have a picture right here. My sweet little feet were just so swollen. Find people to do this with you, you guys. This is just amazing. So my challenge for you is, number 1, do you want to do 30 days of Blue Tansy on your big toe? And if you have Blue Tansy, go for it and do it. And number 2, would you like an extra layer of accountability? If so, I would love for you to opt into my 30-day texting challenge. So look in the show notes, my contact information there, all the info you need is in the show notes to get in touch with me. And when you opt into that for 30 days, each day you will get a text message from me. And some days it might just be a reminder to put Blue Tansy on your big toe, send me a picture, and then go about your day of inspired action. Other days, I'm going to give you extra information about Blue Tansy because in these types of videos, I can only share so much information with that. Like, I just have to be careful sometimes about what I share. Blue Tansy does so much besides inspired action. So I will give you some of that information throughout those 30 days as well. Again, extra accountability. I would love for you to do this with me. So Blue Tansy, if you have Blue Tansy, opt into my text messages. We're good to go. If you aren't working with anyone yet in doTERRA and you need to purchase a bottle of Blue Tansy, information is in the show notes. I would love to help you get that bottle of Blue Tansy. Blue Tansy is one of the spendier oils with doTERRA because there's so much that goes into where we source our oils and how much of the plant it takes to make a bottle of essential oil. And that's why the prices are different with all the different oils, because it depends on what it takes to get it into this little bottle. So there's about 85 drops of Blue Tansy in a Blue Tansy bottle. So if you do it for 30 days, you're gonna have still over half of the bottle remaining. If you need to buy the bottle, info is in the show notes. We can dilute our essential oils by making roller balls to help stretch the oil. And so like I mentioned, this is a little bit spendier oil. So if you would rather than do a drop on your big toe for 30 days, because sometimes when I did this on my hand, and see, it's still blue. Again, it won't stay blue forever. But if you were to put a carrier oil or some lotion, it's gonna help that blue go away a little bit faster. So with the rollerball, it's gonna dilute that chemazoline that makes the Blue Tansy blue. And so if you're not too keen on having a super blue toe, you can make a rollerball. And I would recommend putting 15 to 20 drops of Blue Tansy into that roller and then rolling that on your big toe. And you're still gonna get a blue hue, but it won't be as intense as if you do it undiluted. When I think about it though, doing the drop of Blue Tansy undiluted on my big toe and just having it be bright blue and me in sandals and just seeing it every day, I feel like that was a really good visual reminder. So I do think there's power in doing it undiluted. But if you want, you can put it in a rollerball. I would do, usually my rule of thumb is about 20 to 30 drops of essential oil. For this challenge, I would say 15 to 20 drops of Blue Tansy in a rollerball, fractionated coconut oil the rest of the way would be awesome. If you don't have Blue Tansy, and if you don't want to buy a bottle of Blue Tansy from doTERRA, you can find my info in the show notes. You can reach out to me and I would make a rollerball of Blue Tansy for you and ship it to you. Not for free, I mean, you need to pay me, but it'd be less than buying this bottle straight from doTERRA. But you're gonna want a whole bottle of Blue Tansy all by yourself. I just know you are. But know that there is an option if you want me to send you a rollerball of diluted Blue Tansy. More information about how to get in touch with me, I've said it a gazillion times, but just as a reminder, it's in the show notes. Let me know if you have questions. Do you wanna do the Blue Tansy 30-day challenge with me? It's gonna be so fun. Hope you have a great day, and we'll talk soon.